on how to balance an account. So I'm doing these cash transaction exercises here, and I have Paddy is what I'm dealing with here. So Paddy put money into the business and he took some money out. So what I do is I use this account and I have DR shows the money in, CR shows the money going out of the business. Okay, this is a brand new business, so we have nothing at the beginning, so we have no balance, nothing left over from previous months. It's a brand new business. So we recorded the fact that 10 grand was put in, so we put it on the plus side, the debit side, and we called it capital. So the name of the words we might use would be things that we would have seen before when we did final accounts in second year. So we have received money for capital, received money for sales, and we spent money on motor expenses, purchases. So when we bought goods, we called them purchases, and then we paid wages. So now we need to go and balance the account. So step one in balancing the account is I need to find out how much there is in the two sides. So the balance is what is the difference in the two sides. So I'm going to add up, I'm going to put the answer up on top here. Okay, and I would do this in an exam. It shows the examiner you understand what you're doing. So we have 2,900 on that side. Okay, on this side we want to add that up as well and put the answer up on top. So we have 600 and 6 and 10 grand. So there's the total we have there. So now I need to find the difference. So the difference is, let's just call it diff, just so I have enough room here. So the difference then is, what is the difference between the two sides? So we have on the big side, so don't think debit or credit, on the big side we have this amount, we have this amount on the small side. So the difference is 12.3. So what do I do with that? I need to add my difference to the smaller side. So this here is a smaller side because it's only got 2.9 on it. So I'm going to add that difference to the smaller side, and the amount is 12,300. That difference I'm going to call the balance. This is the leftover money, the unused spending I could have made that I didn't make. So the balance, CD, so that's carried down. So carried down at the end of the month, the money left over. The date we're going to put for this is the end of the period we're dealing with. So we could have called this January 14th, the end of 2 weeks, but I'm going to say it's for a month. So January 30th, there's our difference. Now we need to total the two sides. So we've got a red pen, okay, and a ruler. I'm just going to see if I can make this into red lines. And we have a single line on top and a double underneath. No, it won't let me make it red lines. So these are black lines, but you should make these into red total lines. Now they're on the same line. You don't put the total directly underneath the last figure here. You put the two totals in line with each other. So now when I add up this side, I've already done it. Okay. No, I'm not going to make that red. I want to make that into black. Okay. So when I add up this side, I've already done it. Okay. 15.2. Let's change that into black, and then I'll do something similar over here. So that total is going to be the same, 15,200. Now that total originally was 2,900, but I've added my difference figure to it of 12,300, and now I get a total there. The two totals are the same, so I've done that correctly. Now move on to the beginning of the next month. So when I'm starting off February, because this was for February or for January, so for February I'm going to start off February 1st. The money left over from last month, we have a balance DD. So this is brought down from the previous month, and that balance is 12,300. Okay, so that's how you balance an account.